All right?
Yeah. Thanks for coming with me, Biff. Chris was right. I needed to do this for Alice.
Well, I think you're doing the right thing.
There's nothing wrong with me, you know. But until I get it confirmed professionally, people are going to go on thinking there is. I'll get the test results and then I can get on with my life and put all this behind me.
Kathy?
I'll wait here.
Yeah. See you in a bit.
Okay.
Hello again.
Hello. I'm sorry about the other day.
That's all right. Shall we get started?
You can't lend me a fiver, can you?
You're joking. Skint.
I had £5 and it's disappeared.
I ain't taking it.
I'm not saying that. It's just that I'm going to buy Sarah's Christmas present with it. Jack'll kill us if we ain't got her something.
I ain't got anybody anything yet.
I don't even know what to get her. What do you get women for Christmas?
Not much when you're as poor as we are.
Do you reckon we get a job?
Like what?
I don't know. I'm just fed up of not being able to afford anything. There must be somewhere we can earn a bit of money.
Oh, I don't know. I just like having things. Hey, Midler, what would you like to make?
Yeah, Mandy, what about one of these 90s?
Not negligees. I've got a wardrobe full of them and them ones are out manky.
What about some of these slippers then, eh?
Butch, will you give over? I don't want out from that. How many times?
Butch! What am I supposed to do? All I want to do is get her something nice for Christmas. And she just keeps turning her nose up.
I don't want anything.
You me wife, Mandy.
Oh, for pity's sake, just get me a card. I'll be quite happy.
This is our first Christmas together as man and wife.
Well, you can get me a divorce if you're going to carry on playing silly beggars.
Look, son, why don't you just take Manny for a drink come the festive day? Buy her a pint. And whilst you're at it, one for me and Lisa, too.
Yeah, well, I want those sorts of things as well.
Damn you, Eden.
There you go.
Just don't let it happen again, eh? That's the third time I've had to come in and collect it.
Like I say, I'm really sorry. We got a few problems with the round at the moment, you know. A bit short-staffed.
I'm too old to be doing all of this. If she's here to complain, will you tell her I've just delivered their paper?
We really would appreciate an early delivery.
Oh, would you really?
Yes, we would. We wanted it at breakfast time 1 hour ago.
Oh, well, I'm terribly sorry, but it's there now. Is something amusing you?
No. It's, just nice to see you looking your usual self.
We don't all choose to slop about in dumpy shoes and second-hand cardigans.
Viv!
But then all that glitters isn't gold, is it, Vic?
Let's face it. You wouldn't turn heads even if you did dress half decent. Turn stomachs, maybe.
Just make sure the papers are delivered on time in future.
She's always out to cause trouble, she is.
We did say 10,000. Yes, I've got it right here. Right, I'll look forward to hearing from you then, and I look forward to doing business with you too. Thank you. Bye-bye. Just coming. Ashley, how are you?
Fine. I just wanted to say thank you for your sterling work on Saturday and to let you know the toys have just been collected.
Oh, wait, how much did we make?
£240.
204. That's wonderful.
Yes, it really was a very good idea of yours.
Oh.
I hope you don't mind me saying, but I never expected to find such an altruistic side to you.
No, I don't mind you saying it at all. I've always known that generosity and kindness can be their own reward.
Well, Christmas will be a much happier time for many children, thanks to you.
Yes, well, if I can put a smile on the sweet face of just one poor child, then it'll all have been worth it, won't it?
That's fine. Well, Kathy, there's absolutely nothing wrong with your coordination, your balance, your reflexes.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
And there's nothing to be alarmed about this morning.
Well, it was just to be on the safe side. thought it was best to come in and get things confirmed officially. Right. Well, thank you very much.
That's really only half the story, though.
Sorry?
Please.
Is there a problem?
Hopefully not. As I said, that confirms that physically everything is as it should be. But we need to discuss your state of mind.
My mind?
Yes, your mood and general behavior since the accident. Have you found yourself snapping at all? Forgetting things? Acting out of character? Has anyone suggested to you that you're not quite yourself?
So that's 10 o'clock on Friday. Yeah, I'll see you then.
Busy making plans?
I really don't think that's any of your business.
Just making conversation.
Yeah, well, thankfully that's something you and I won't ever have to do again once Home Farm's sold.
I'm just doing my job, Chris. I like you. I hope you do buy the place.
I don't care whether you like me or not, because the feeling's certainly not mutual.
Chris.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get on with my plans in privacy.
How dare you?
Kathy, I really think we should talk about this.
I'm not listening to any more rubbish from you. Call yourself a doctor! Come on, we're leaving.
Kathy, please think about what I
Just
said.
get lost! I said, come on!
Hello?
Hello?
I've just come to ask you if I can pick up a book from your flat.
You've already had all the CDs.
Well, they were mine.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it's better if you just tell me what it's called and I'll bring it round to the surgery.
Right. It's called 20th Century Development in Animal Husbandry.
Bet you can't wait to get that back.
Yeah. Well, if you could do it as soon as possible, that'd...
Yeah, I'll do it later on today.
Right.
Right.
Thanks.
No problem.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
What is it?
Well, I'm starting to worry about running this place on my own over Christmas. It's going to be a hell of a lot of hard work.
We've got nothing to worry about. I've booked us some caterers to do all the food on Christmas Day.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure that's a good idea, Tricia. I'm grateful, but I don't like employing strangers. They might not be very reliable.
Well, you've got nothing to worry about there either. I'll make sure they do their job right.
Yeah, well, how do you propose doing that?
By standing over them and making sure they do what we want.
You mean you're going to be here over Christmas?
That's all right.
I thought you want to spend it with your mum.
Well, I'd much rather be here with you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Why? Why won't you tell me what he said?
Whatever's the matter, love?
We went to the hospital, everything was fine, then she comes storming out of the doctor's office shouting her head off. She hasn't said a word to me since.
You don't think she's going doolally again, do you?
I don't know, Betty. Kathy, if you won't tell me what's gone on, how can I know what to do? I heard you shouting.
Having a good listen, were you? Ear to the wall, having a good laugh?
Oh, come on, don't be silly.
You must know he wants me to see a psychologist. I don't need to see a shrink. It's not me who's got a screw loose.
Well, don't you think it'd be a good idea?
You what?
Just to be on the safe side.
So you think I'm going mad, is that
No,
it?
I didn't say that.
I think you'd be mad if you didn't, if the doctor suggested it.
Thank you, Betty. But the last person I need advice from where sanity's concerned is you. There is nothing wrong with my head.
I think lots of people go and see psychologists, but it doesn't mean to say that you're mad. But you've got to accept that things change after an accident like this.
An accident that would never have happened if you hadn't abandoned me to skulk off with your lady Chatterley.
That's not fair.
See? Nothing wrong with my memory. It's your fault, Biff. So don't think I don't know why you've been so keen to look after me.
I've been looking after you because I care about
No, because you've got a guilty conscience.
you. You listen. I do care about you, but if you carry on like this, you're not going to have anyone left to turn to.
Bear. Oh, you know she didn't mean any of it, you know.
It's in her head, though. Didn't come from nowhere.
Yes, but both you and I know that her head's not right. It's not personal. She don't know what she's saying. She can't help it.
Well, so what are we supposed to do? Wait until she gets better? She needs professional help.
She needs you and me to help to see her through it.
Come on, Betty, you heard her. She won't see a psychologist and she's not going to listen to us.
She's not herself, love. She's confused.
Oh, we're just spinning around in circles, Betty. She won't let me help her, so as far as I'm concerned, she's not my problem anymore.
Won't be anything. It's worth a try. There you are. Paperboy you wanted. Apply within. The Winters aren't going to give you a job working for them. Why not?
You know why? If you're going to ask, don't ask her. Yes? If you two are hanging around in the hope of robbing some poor pensioner, then you've got the wrong day.
We're waiting for somebody, actually.
Well, then do it somewhere else. This frontage is private property.
It's a shop.
Yes, it is. And if you wish to make a purchase, there's the door, otherwise skedaddle. And if you are going in, only one at a time.
Andy, come on.
What can I do for you?
Just wondering about the ad in the window about the paperboy. When can I start?
You got a nerve, haven't you? You think I'll give you a job after what you did to Donna?
We didn't do anything.
Don't give me that.
That was ages ago. We're all mates now.
Oh, yeah?
You can even ask her if you don't believe us. I'd be really good at it.
Donna.
What? Yeah.
Is it true everything's all right between you three now?
That was ages ago, Dad. Why?
Andy wants a job. Paper boy.
Well, give it to him. If you don't find someone soon, Mum will do a nut.
Is Kathy not about?
She's through there. But if you don't want your head bitten off, I'd about turn 180 degrees. Kathy. Counting.
So how was the hospital? What's up?
Where do you want me to start? Falling out with Biff big style.
Why?
He's supposed to be my friend, you know. All he does is give me a hard time.
Like Rachel did.
Yeah, she's another one who'd stab him in the back as soon as look at you.
No, it's funny how your best friends are the ones who are falling out with you since the accident. You'd think they'd be the ones trying to support you.
Yeah, you would. Just goes to show, doesn't it?
And yet they're the ones who've turned their backs. Doesn't that tell you anything?
How dare you come barging into my kitchen, Chris? A man who's never kept a friend in all his life!
Why pretend everything's all right? You know it's not, and so does everybody else.
£7 a week? Not bad. Yeah, but you have to go really early all week. So?
What's this?
I've got a new job. Delivering papers.
Well, I wish you had have asked us first. If you wanted some more money, we could have given you a bit of extra pocket money.
Oh, no, I think that's a great idea. As long as the lad wanted to stand on his own 2 feet.
It's winter, Jack. At that time of the morning, it's dark. It's not exactly safe. Look, don't sit there laughing at me. You read about things happening. I thought I had someone in one of the barns today.
Yeah, you thought you did. I mean, no one would do anything if we all went round fearing what might happen. Good on you, lad.
There was someone there.
It'll have been a tramp or something. Women, eh?
So, where is this job then?
Post office.
I beg your pardon?
Vic Windsor's. The post office in the village.
Yes, I do know where it is.
Well, maybe it's a goodwill gesture.
So what did Dr. Khan say?
He wants me to see a psychologist.
Good.
Good? There's nothing the matter with me. Does it look like I'm losing my mind?
Kathy, you've had a very serious accident. Nobody's saying it's your fault. As it happens, I know a very good private psychologist I could put you in.
Why don't you mind your own business,
Oh,
or will
go
you
ahead.
just leave me alone, Chris?
That is the only response you're capable of. And why? Because you know you need help. Her name's Dr. Levy. And I know you're worried about the cost, but I'd be prepared to pay for you to have a few sessions with her.
I've told you, I'm fine. I don't care whether you know every shrink in the land. I don't need one.
No, you don't, do you? That's why you keep exploding. That's why when anybody tries to do anything to help you, you turn on them, ranting, screaming. Well, there's nothing unusual about that, is there? When you're ready to admit it, you come and see me. The offer will still be there.
Thank you very much.
You know, it's bad enough getting up at the crack of dawn to mark them up, let alone freezing to death delivering the things.
Look,
if
Vic.
we don't get a pair of boys soon, I will go spare.
Yes, well.
And I know we take it in turns, Vic, but quite honestly, I just can't bear another morning.
Hiya.
I must say I'm surprised, Treasure.
Hmm?
Well, I'm delighted you're staying for Christmas, of course, but don't you want to look up old friends?
Well, I've got new friends here now.
Don't you miss people?
Well, I thought I would. It's funny. Since I've been up here, I've not really thought about them at all.
And those dogs up at Cowslip Cottage, they nearly tore me arm off this morning. Jaws like Bengali tigers. They want to take him to that surgery and put him down.
Well, they've never gone for me. Must be all scent or something. Anyway, look, the thing is...
And it's ruining me blouses.
I don't see why you got to wear a blouse to deliver papers.
Because, Vic, I need the shoulder pads, the weight of that sack hanging off me. Any real man wouldn't see his wife hefting a load like that round in the first place.
You all right, mate? Right, I've got 15 minutes. Okay, so let me guess. Mandy.
Tell me that.
You can't go on like this forever, Paddy. Have you tried talking to her?
No, she don't even want to know. Who could ever have thought things would have got this bad between us?
If you want anything to change between a pair of you, one of you's got to start telling the other one how you feel.
And I wonder which one of us that's going to have to be.
Very perceptive of you, Monsieur Kirk. Not much chance of Mandy backing down. Not with the full force of the Dingle dynasty behind her. So, how about it?
No, I'm not going to go through all that again. I've made my decision, and for good reasons. And anyway, can't turn back the clock, can you?
As long as you're sure.
And that Graham Clark wants to get net curtains up before someone reports him. Swanning around with his cereal bowl in his birthday suit.
Viv, will you shut up a minute?
Well, someone's got to make conversation.
I found someone to do the round.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Well, I couldn't get a word in edgeways. It's Andy Hopwood. Starts tomorrow morning.
Andy Hopwood?
Yeah, he's dead keen.
How could you? After all the terror him and that Sugden boy put our Donna through.
Nah, it's all over. They're all friends now. I checked with Donna.
Of all the people.
Oh, well, forgive and forget, eh, Viv?
Well, never mind them being friends. You know what I think about that Sarah Sugden. How am I going to deal with her now that my husband's given a job to one of her lot?
Oh, come on.
Whose side are you on, Vic Windsor? Well, I'm not having it. When he turns up for work tomorrow, I am giving him his marching orders.
No, I took him on, and what I say goes.
Didn't expect to see you again today.
No. I am sorry about what I said earlier.
It's all right. So what can I do for you?
I've thought about what you said, and maybe you're right. Maybe I should see someone just for a short time.
That's for the best. All you'll be doing is looking after yourself.
I know. Would you really help me out? Only I doubt if I could afford a private psychologist on my own.
I said I'd pay, and I will. And remember, going to see a psychologist doesn't mean you have a problem.
Have I really been that awful to people?
It doesn't matter. Everybody knows what you've been through. They just want to see you get better. So I'll ring Dr. Levy first thing in the morning.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Don't mention it. You did the same for me once.
Oh, that bit of finning, it was fresh.
Have another whiskey, please. Dry white wine and a pint, please, Trish.
Coming up.
Well, I wonder if that's about you-know-what.
People have got more important things to worry about than petty feuds.
Thanks, sir.
Christy told me that whatever happens, my job's safe.
Oh, that's marvellous, eh? Does this mean that he's going to buy home farm?
Nobody else can afford to buy it.
Well, that's taken a weight off my mind.
Come on, Viv. You said yourself where to find someone soon.
Yes, I know I did. Not one of their lot.
Well, he's not their son. I don't know why you can't just let things lie with the Sugdens. We're not sworn enemies.
Toffee-nosed cow. Can't stand her.
Oh, look, Viv, let's not fall out. Come on. Finish your drink. We'll go home. Open a bottle of wine, eh?
Hi, and how are you, old boy?
Fine, thanks, Eric. What about yourself?
Never felt better. I must say I was surprised to see Mandy getting a visit from Paddy at the barn today.
Paddy?
Yes, I thought that was all very much in the past. They seem to be getting on very well. They went up there some time.
With Mandy?
Oh, you didn't know? Perhaps she's got something to hide. My advice to you, old boy, is to keep your eye on them. As a friend, I pray that I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if you find out that your wife is being unfaithful.
I wasn't imagining it. There was something in the barn.
Well, it could have been a bird.
Well, it wasn't.
Well, maybe it was these two having a quick roll in the hay.
Check.
If so much as one wrong paper goes through one wrong box, he's had it.
What was that you were saying about them having more important things to worry about?
You love winding each other up, don't you?
Do you know, I think you're right about Andy standing on his own 2 feet. I think he's going to make a wonderful paperboy.
Andy! Andy, it's me. It's your dad. Andy, it's me.
Dad?